Okay. So somebody had been drawn to you, but at the time they were drawn to you, you weren't in the best light. But they didn't understand, like, they didn't understand what you had been through. They thought that you were just like that. They didn't understand your thought process. They only saw your actions. So when um, they realized that they were believing what the town was talking about because you weren't able to defend yourself against it because you didn't know. It's like a group of people were talking about you, but to your face, they were fake and phony. And or they never confronted you about it, so you never were able to defend yourself. But then that's when they say to use your intuition, and like certain words or keywords that a person would say, your intuition has already warned you about. And then that way you could defend yourself and let it be known, like, you know. But by you not doing that, it only showed a different side of you. Like, you could put somebody in their place without even saying anything, because what they want out of you is a reaction. And if you are the bigger person and you don't give it to them, they can't counter react. And it messes up their plan, and it puts them, like how somebody tries to have power over you by messing with your emotions and putting you in a despair so they can feed off your energy or whatever. That's basically what you're doing to them. You're putting them, stop, in a mind space of not being able to counter react, because you practice your arguments before you get into an argument. So it's like if somebody says this, you know exactly what to say. But if that person never says you can't really say it. It's like basically you arguing with yourself. So people want to people want you to show a side of you that they haven't earned yet. And it's like, just because I don't show that side of me doesn't mean it's not there. It's just I'm not finna show that side for just anybody. So you have to be somebody. So people assume things without actually researching or finding out for themselves. So that's what this person did. They were analyzing your situation that you were in with the third party to determine whether or not they wanted to deal with you. And they realized within themselves things that they needed to work on that would maybe help you focus more on the offer that they're trying to give you. But maybe just because of their situation, they thought that they could have you, but you have expectations and boundaries as well. So just because they're in a good position in life doesn't mean that you're gonna submit to their every word and thing like that. But what they're trying to do is determine spiritually if you're their person without getting to know you physically and all that other stuff. So you're communicating to somebody about, okay, so you're watching your person in a relationship with somebody, and you're spiritually sending them things to see if, it's in them to do it. Now, they might not want to do it with this person because they've seen qualities in this person that they don't see themselves being with long term. So they're not going to open themselves up to that person and do that. And then the person watching feels like, okay, if it's not in you to do it, I don't want to be with you. But you haven't presented yourself physically to see if you could change that person's mind about doing that for you. And then because of this person's position, they feel like, well, okay, you wouldn't do it for that person and they're broke, but I got money, so of course you're going to do it for me. And it's not necessarily that, because with your spiritual attempts, you still got denied. Even if the person knew who you were, you got denied. And that should have been proof enough to let you know that ain't nobody after what you have. You, like, if I'm dealing with a broke nigga, why does money matter to me? You know? Not giving up, having plenty. This person saw your ambition to get to the money, that you're not using people for money and you're not trying to finesse your way or scam your way into things, that you're a legit hardworking person, that you don't want to jeopardize anything for some quick, fast anything. Like, you don't want to jump into a relationship quick, fast. You don't want to all this stuff. So they either did some research on you, came across some quotes that you posted, and they like your mindset, and